हेलो फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू ट्रस्टेस चैनल। मैं आज आपको लेके आया हूँ गोवा का एक फेमस चर्च में, जो है बॉम जीसस बेसिलिका चर्च है, जो लोकेटेड है ओल्ड गोवा में। तो मैं आज आपको इस चर्च में लेके आया हूँ और आपको दिखाऊंगा अभी चर्च का क्या सिनेरियो है, क्या क्या ओपन है, उसका सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन, साथ साथ इस चर्च का हिस्ट्रिकल पॉइंट भी आपको मैं बताऊँगा। तो दोस्तों बने रहिए मेरे साथ।
तो दोस्तों मैं आज अब शुरू करता हूँ कहाँ से ओल्ड गोवा चर्च का स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट होता है। तो दोस्तों ये जो एरिया है ये है पार्किंग एरिया। यहाँ पे आप 2 व्हीलर और 4 व्हीलर पार्किंग कर सकते हैं। मेरे सामने ही है 4 व्हीलर पार्किंग, तो आप देख सकते हैं। जैसे जैसा आगे बढ़ेंगे तो आपको चर्च के साइड में ही राइट साइड लेफ़्ट साइड में 2 व्हीलर का पार्किंग है, तो आप यहाँ पे आके 2 व्हीलर पार्किंग कर सकते हैं आप। इसी के साइड में ही आपको बहुत सारे शॉपिंग के करने के लिए दुकान है, जो आप यहाँ से शॉपिंग कर सकते हैं। सनग्लास हो, बैग्स है, आपको गोवा का फेमस काजू नट्स इस साइड में आपको देखने को मिल जाएंगे। कुछ आपको कैप्स लेना होगा, सनग्लास लेना होगा, तो आप यहाँ से वो ले सकते हैं। दोस्तों मैं आगे बढ़ते पहुंच गया एंट्रेंस के नज़दीक में। तो राइट साइड में है बॉम जीसस बेसिलिका चर्च। तो मैं यहाँ पे फर्स्ट आपको दिखाऊंगा बॉम जीसस बेसिलिका चर्च और उसका हिस्ट्रिकल पॉइंट। दोस्तों इस चर्च का जो हिस्ट्रिकल पॉइंट है वो मैं आज आपको मैं बताऊंगा।
At present, we are here in Old Goa. See, the Old Goa was the former capital during Portuguese time, because Portuguese had been ruled Goa from 1510 till 1961. They were here. They built lots of churches here. So one of the oldest church which we can see is the Basilica, the Bom Jesus. Bom Jesus, it means Good Jesus, Baby Jesus Church. See, the construction is started of the church of 1594, but church completed in 1605. It took 11 years for the church to build. Only one person has been financed the church. The money for the church was given by one man, and his name is Dom Geronimo Mascarenhas, who gave the money for the church. But see, the church is very famous because there is the relics of Father Saint Francis Xavier, which has been kept in the church now. So Saint Francis Xavier, he's a missionary who came to Goa to spread the Christianity. Earlier in Goa there were no Catholics. The people of Goa were the Hindus, Muslims were there. But when Saint Xavier came, the lots of people were converted. So he stayed in Goa for 10 years. But later on, after that, he went to other countries also, like Japan, Indonesia, Malaysia, Sri Lanka. And finally, he was going to China, where he fell sick and he died in China. 3rd December 1552, at the age of 46 years, he passed away in China. But after the death, his body was buried there in China. But his main wish, he said that if I die any part of the world, anywhere, my remains has to be in Goa. That's the reason his body was exhumed. When they exhumed the body, they found that his body was completely intact. So what happened from there, their followers were there. They went there in this China. When they're coming back, the second time, his body has been buried in Malacca. In Malacca, Malaysia, they buried the body. Nearly 8 months, they buried the body there. They put a lime on that, so that body should get decomposed very quicker, because they want only the remains of his to bring over here. That's the reason after 8 months again they opened the grave and they found that body was not decomposed. So body from there they brought down to Goa, and even now it is in the Basilica, which is considered 467 years passed now for the body without any preservative which has been kept. Every 10 years what happened, they had an exposition. They bring the body down, they keep it in the cathedral. Next to that, the white building, the cathedral, they keep the body for 45 days. So last time in 2014, his exposition was there. The dates for the exposition were 22nd November till 4th of Jan. They keep the body in the church of Cathedral, St. Catherine's. So see, there are 3 churches in the complex here. You can see the church of St. Catherine's. This is to the right hand side. The left, there is a church here. It's called Saint Francis of Assisi. He's an Italian. Saint Francis of Assisi is an Italian saint. This church is dedicated to him. And this church of St. Cathedral is a church dedicated to Saint Caterina, but it's a Portuguese church. This is the Spanish church. Basilica Bom Jesus is the Spanish. So they have a different missionaries came and they built their own churches. So this church, which is Saint Katrina's, no, which has the, if you go to see, that is the main story behind that. 25th November is the birth date of Saint Katrina, 25th November, and the feast of this church is on 25th. So same day, Portuguese had conquered Goa. 25th November 1510, Portuguese had conquered Goa, and that's why this cathedral was built by the Portuguese in our memory. Actually, when the Portuguese came to Goa, first they built a small chapel that is next to there. To go there to the left hand side, there is a chapel, which was the first chapel built by the Portuguese in 1510. But later on, they built the Saint Katrina's Cathedral. So Saint Katrina's, they have a little story of the main altar, which gives you, there is a, she went to Egypt to spread the Christianity. When she went there, there was a king from Egypt who wants to marry her, but she was not ready to get married. So finally she has been tortured and she had been beheaded. And after the death of her, this became the great saint, and then the church was built in her memory. Saint Katrina's Cathedral, largest church in Southeast Asia. Took 90 years for the construction for the Saint Katrina's. 90 years it took. 1562 they started, completed in 1652. The church of Saint Katrina's. 1562 they started, completed in 1652. Lengthwise is 76 meters lengthy church. They're having the height of 35 meters. And they have one bell for the church, which is called as a golden bell, because the sound of the bell is very melodious, and Portuguese gave the name for it as a golden bell. So the one tower is fell down due to the lightning of the cathedral. So one tower is standing, but that tower is fell down in 1776. Due to the lightning, the tower has been struck down. There are many churches over here. Just backside of this, front side of this, there is a Saint Cajetan church is there. There is a Viceroy's Ark is there, and there is a gate of Adil Shah. Before coming Portuguese, it was ruled by the Adil Shah of Bijapuria. And Adil Shah of Bijapur, in 25th November, Portuguese conquered Goa. So here, in this church, there is a museum also. If you would like to see the museum charges 10 rupees. They have Portuguese governors' paintings and all inside. And lots of the temples which were destroyed by the Portuguese during that time, there the deities, the idols are put up in that. And there is a first, when you enter, there is Afonso de Albuquerque, was the first Portuguese Governor General. His statue is there. And inside when you go, there is one great poet of Portugal named by Luis de Camões, where the poet is around 3 meters height. His statue is also inside. Very beautiful museum is there inside. If you like to see, 10 rupees they charge to see inside. So these are the main things. There are altogether here, there are many churches, but 3 are in the complex. So right on the top, there is one tower, St. Augustine. There was a church, but only the tower remains. Over there, there are 2 churches are there. Santa Monica is there, Our Lady of Rosary is there, and one more church, St. John of God. 3 churches surrounding there. And right on the top, there is one church on the hill that is called Mount Church. Just above the hill, there is one church. And from that church, you can see all the churches also from top. That is a Mount Church on Mother. So these are the main importance about the churches.
आणि चर्च फेस का तू सांग बरं 3 तारीखाला एव्हरी इयर फेस जातो. ते सांग बरं.
So see the Basilica's Bom Jesus Church, they had a feast. On 3rd of December is the death anniversary of Father Saint Francis Xavier, and 24th November is a novena. They start till 3rd December is a feast day. So they have lots of pilgrimage people from all over the Goa. Outside Goa also people come from Karnataka, Maharashtra, because lots of people come for the feast. 3rd December is the feast of Saint Francis Xavier. 25th November is the feast of Saint Katrina's feast. Movies, mostly the Singham has been shooted down here. So that is in the circle they have been shown, Singham. And on the top part there are Josh. They have shootings of Josh is taken there. Even the Singham has been taken there. The song of Satya and all that song is taken. But this part is Singham movies have been shooted.
दोस्तों अभी जो आपने इंग्लिश में ओल्ड गोवा चर्च के बारे में जो हिस्ट्रिकल पॉइंट सुना है, ये सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन गिवन बाय वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड मिस्टर दिगंबर। ही इज़ ए टूरिस्ट गाइड। मैं इनका नंबर आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा, तो आप कभी भी ओल्ड गोवा में आ रहा है और आप चर्च के बारे में फुली इन्फॉर्मेशन, इनसाइड का चर्च के अंदर क्या क्या है उसके बारे में इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए, या फिर आउटसाइड का सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए, तो आप इनको कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। इनका नंबर मैं नाम और नंबर डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा आपको।
तो दोस्तों, आज का वीडियो आपको कैसा लगा मुझे बताइएगा। अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कीजिएगा, कोई सुझाव होगा तो कमेंट के थ्रू बताइएगा, और मेरा कंटेंट आपको अच्छा लगता है तो मेरा चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा, साथों साथ बेल नोटिफिकेशन ऑन रखिएगा। तो दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतना ही। फिर मिलेंगे गोवा का एक नए जगह, नए लोकेशन में। तब तक के लिए आप खुश रहे, मस्त रहे, और बाय बाय।